So, today we are doing chemical seaweed after we did that one, chemical jellyfish.
The jellyfish wasn't too exciting, so
No,
we're
it
hoping
wasn't.
seaweed is a little more exciting.
Yeah, it should
So
look
we're going to
like
grow
this.
seaweed in a beaker.
I know.
Safety first.
Yep. Gloves and eyewear.
Okay.
And a tray.
An experiment on the tray. All right. Step 1.
Step 1 is prepare the potassium
Let me see.
What? I don't know how to say that.
Prepare a potassium hexacyanoferrate solution. So we have 100 milliliters of water.
Close, at least.
Now we need the potassium hexacyanoferrate trihydrate.
2 big spoons.
2 big spoons.
This is the big spoon. And then, oops. And then this, and then
Over the tray.
there. And
It's all right. Go ahead.
that's 1.
1 big spoon. 2 big spoons. And stir until everything dissolves. As soon as that dissolves, what we're going to do is we're going to pour various metal compounds called metal salts into different areas of the beaker. So we're actually showing how 2 different metal salts are going to react to this solution in the same beaker. We still have a little bit in there that hasn't dissolved, so we are going to continue.
Almost done. It's just a little bit. That much.
This one is going to be a longer process, so
This one's gonna be 40 minutes.
we have to wait 20 to 30 minutes while they react. So while that's happening, we'll pause and we'll come back and check in. So we have all dissolved our solution.
No, still not completely dissolved. It's close enough.
Okay, our solution is dissolved. So now we are going to take our copper sulfate and pour some in.
2 big spoons.
No spoon. No spoon. No spoon. Just pour it in.
The whole thing?
Nope, a little bit. Hold on.
I feel like I should use a spoon.
Okay, go like that. You're freaking me out.
I know. Trying not to. That's
Okay.
too much.
It's all right. And we need some zinc sulfate.
Do it.
Hold on. Okay, we're going to try to pour the zinc sulfate over on this side. It's a little more rocky, seems. Okay. Please hold for technical difficulties. I think we need to shake this one up and break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to try this again. As you can see, we've got all of the
Copper sulfate.
on one side. We're going to add the zinc sulfate now and try to keep it over to this other side. There we go. So we've got copper sulfate, we've got zinc sulfate. We have to wait 30 to 40 minutes. So what's going to happen is the metal salts gradually dissolve and react with the potassium hexacyanoferrate, forming insoluble copper and zinc compounds. They don't precipitate out, but rather form bubbles due to osmotic pressure. The elegant chemical seaweed grows from these bubbles. So you can see, this is how it happens. So the reaction is happening actually inside the metal salt, and then it'll pop like that, and then it'll continue to grow and pop until it creates the seaweed look. So we will check back in about 5 minutes, see how it's looking, and let you know. So it's been only like 2 minutes, but if you look closely, you can see that they're already building upon each other. The white ones seem to be reacting a little bit faster. I think that was the zinc sulfate, where this other one, what was the copper sulfate, doesn't seem to, I think the contrast isn't as noticeable, but the zinc sulfate is definitely moving. We will check back in again soon.
I'm bored.
Science.
Wait for this to be done. So, this is what it looks like right now.
For about 7 minutes.
Yep. And
Don't turn it like that because their computer's not going to turn with you.
oh yeah. And it actually is growing like seaweed. This one's more clumped together and growing. This one is going more straight up. Ow! That hurt. Okay. As you can see, there. That's clumping up. And that's growing up like seaweed. We'll check back in a few minutes. This is it, side by side. And that's my house.
Our seaweed is definitely growing.
Yep.
Definitely. The zinc sulfate is growing a little faster, I think. That iron, you got a couple good pieces in there.
Yep.
So it's only been 10 minutes. They suggested waiting 20 to 30 minutes. I can't wait to see how fast they grow, or how tall they grow, or how big they grow. But apparently, they're growing.
Yep.
Check back with you soon. As you can see now, our zinc side has reached all the way to the top.
Yep.
And then our copper side is still kind of low.
Yeah.
Waiting for the big reactions, but it's only been, I don't know, about 12 minutes. You can see the one copper right here that's really reacted well. So we'll keep checking back. So the zinc has definitely reacted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's reached all the way to the top of the water, you can see.
Yep.
The copper,
Not so much.
just a little bit. It could be possible that we used too much of it.
Yeah.
Which was my fault. But, I mean, you can see it did build upon itself a little bit. It did grow a little bit. We might leave it for a little while just to see.
Wait, how long has it been?
30 minutes.
Okay.
The final step says that a similar reaction can occur between liquids too. So we have here an iron chloride.
You don't either.
So we're going to drop a few drips.
Hiccups.
And you can see that it's also going to react with the water. It kind of looks similar to the jellyfish experiment.
Yeah. Except way cooler.
Well, yeah, the seaweed part is way cooler. You can see some of that iron chloride dropping towards the bottom. But yeah, we do definitely have zinc seaweed looking stuff. And a little tiny bit of copper seaweed.
Yep.
So that it concludes this experiment.
Like and subscribe down below.
If you want to see more about this experiment, you can go to How to Grow Differently Shaped Seaweed, www.mel.sc/e297. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.